attribute your success to? Is it your upbringing? Is it your passion? Or is it your education? What do you attribute all that you've been able to accomplish to?
Wow, it's a combination of a lot of things. Probably most importantly is my mother. She was determined to make sure that I got out of the ghetto, and along with that came a lot of whoopings and a lot of lessons. And so she made sure I got my grades. She told me that the only way for me to change my situation was for me to be educated and to make the highest grade. So I remember in 5th grade I got punished for the summer because I got my first B. That was motivation not to get B's.
She was supervised.
And I got whippings for making 97 A's instead of 100 A's. That was motivation as well. So my mom sort of put me on the you better make really good grades route. My mom also was in the civil rights movement in the 60s. She went to Texas Southern. So she always taught me that I needed to stand up for the little guy. My grandmother taught me, gave me my faith in God and gave me my love of humanity. And so my grandmother volunteered at the Salvation Army Soup Kitchen multiple times during the week. She was a member of the group Women for Justice. She'd go into the Harris County Jail and give women who were locked up socks and give them stamps to put on envelopes or paper or envelopes. So I've just come from a family of civil rights, women's rights, oppressed people's rights.
Now
that probably has something to do with it.
Now you're single mother now, correct?
I am. I'm divorced.
Now, how is it that you're able to give that same attention that you know a child needs? You were beaten, seem like pretty regularly.
I was whooped.
It's a new. Was it a stitching card or was it a?
I was whooped with whatever was available at that moment. Hey man, I turned out okay. So I mean, my son caught whoopings. So,
does it still catch whoopings?
No, my son is 19. My son is a freshman in college. My son hasn't needed to have a whooping since he's probably been in middle school because he learned the lessons that he needed to learn. He's a yes ma'am, no ma'am, please, thank you kid. He opens doors for women. He helps elderly people. He loves people. He's majoring in finance and psychology. He's 6'4".
Are you campaigning for your son?
I'm just saying, you asked me about my child, and he is just a good kid who loves to help people, and he is actually right now doing some stuff with Young Life. So he's really grounded in his faith, and he's a good kid.
We're going to cut to a commercial. Before we do, what's your message to single mothers about that? Just keep whooping and tell that.
I think that you have to be firm with your kids, and if you're not, then I will end up representing them in the criminal justice system. And you have to teach them a healthy dose of respect for authority. And especially if you have a young man, you need to teach him that he is not a man until you pay none of his bills.
Ladies and gentlemen, City Councilwoman